Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. During the last part, I completed my first Wily challenge run, so in this part, I'll be covering at least 4 or 5 more of your estimated levels, starting out with this one, Neo Wily Fortress 1 by Diamond Wolf, with 25 plays and a score of 2. As always, if you want one of your levels to be featured in a future part like this one, please leave both the level name and level ID either in the comment section below or direct message me on Twitter. Also, as always, the full disclaimer of this entire LP series is linked in the description below. Also in the description are the timestamps for all the levels I cover in these parts, so if you want to check if your level is covered, expand the description. Well, that wasn't too hard to get. This is one of Diamond Wolf's first ever Mega Man Maker levels that they made. It focuses on integrating the background and terrain. They also mentioned that the difficulty of the stage is up there, but I don't think it'll get too difficult. And I should also be on the lookout for secrets. So far, so good. I already have 4 E-tanks to spare. That looks rather suspicious to the left. So let's take a look. Let's die as well. Yep, I expected that to happen when I saw that the screen wasn't scrolling more to the left. It's only about a 5-screen walk back anyway, so only a minor loss. I should have committed to going to the right, but instead I didn't. And now the stage reset back to the beginning, so I lost all my E-tanks. Not the best start for this stage, but it's not too bad. And here's the first checkpoint. After dying at least 3 times in this stage, I finally made it to the first checkpoint. And this stage isn't that difficult yet either. All the failures are due to my incompetence. Well, but I guess I needed that. Oh, I see where I need to go to next. Or I could have taken the upper route too. I thought the upper route was blocked off. Thankfully, much of this stage's difficulty can be mitigated by using special weapons. So we need to raise this cosmic platform upwards before it travels off screen. Should I go for the M-Tank? Nah, I don't think I need it for this boss fight. I have 4 E-Tanks to spare. And it's only Crashman as well. Overall, I'd say it was an okay stage. Most, if not all of my deaths were due to my incompetence, as this stage isn't as difficult as I made it out to be, especially on the intro crawl. Second level on the lineup is Blackout by Zhou, with 19 plays and a score of -5. I wonder why I got such a low score. Based on the title, I suppose this stage will be heavily using the Blackout blocks that were recently added in the version 1.4 update. I will be going back. McFly riding segment. That was an epic fail. I thought I could cross the gap by just sliding across it, but nope, I need to do a slide jump. The reason why I didn't do a slide jump earlier is because of that. Or risk of doing that. could do with some more sprucing up. This stage didn't really need a black background. In fact, it'd be improved by adding almost any new background. Still not over yet, though. Rush Jet. It seems that there's always one section dedicated to each special weapon, with the exception of the superhero, which got one or two more sections dedicated to using it. Full restock of every special weapon here, thank you. Very easy. Let's take the left teleporter. Not sure why I needed the superhero in the previous room. I think it'd be safer to use Rush Jet over here. Case in point. And it leads back over here. Yeah, there is something to the right. So, I presume I need to complete the two sections, first to the left, then to the right. Then I'll climb up the ladder and unlock the two doors. Okay, let go of left on the controller, but it still kept on going. Let's try this again, then. That's key number 2. Now to see what's up this ladder. Force beam segment, Nice way of warning us in advance that red force beams are coming up. Whoops, I should have waited for that Yoko block over there. We're sent back over here then, so I guess we go to the right teleporter next? We do have 3 keys now, though. Yeah, I was right, we do need all 3 keys on the left pathway. I'm missing the 4th key for the M-Tank, but I probably don't need it. I'm also probably missing 1 or 2 special weapons. Overall, this was also an okay stage. I didn't expect this stage to go by for this long, but I somewhat liked it. I liked how at the end we have a split choice of going through each of the challenges in whatever order we wanted to. But I believe that this stage would have been strongly improved if it actually had an actual background, instead of being completely black, as that heavily detrimented from the stage. I can see why I got a score -5, because some of the challenges can be a bit tricky if you're not prepared with a special weapon usage. Third level on the lineup is ETN002-Rune Man by Raypha, with 15 plays and a score of 1. Sure, let's go through the stage as Proto Man. Start with most of the special weapons in my arsenal. Proto Man seems to take double damage here though. Bit of a scary jump here. Not as scary as I initially expected. There is very likely a secret up there, so let's take a look. Which is an extra life, 2 large energy capsules, as well as an E-Tank. So jumping in one of these teleporters sends me back to the beginning of this section. Excluding one of them. I'll gladly take the skull barrier, thank you very much. I didn't want to take any chances over here. If I was playing as Mega Man, I would be more heavily using special weapons. But because I'm playing as Proto Man with his Proto Strike enabled, it outclasses most special weapons. I also wonder why the stage is called Rune Man. It feels like a desert temple, combined with the rainbow and ring platforms. The ring and coil platforms, that is. And a lot of teleporters here and there. Sure, I'll do a quick reset, just to be safe. So far I'm liking the challenge and level progression. In fact, I'd say that so far, out of the 3 stages I played in the part, this one is my favorite one. A bit of a longer level though. At least twice to 3 times the length of a traditional level. Like, it kinda feels like I'm going through 2 or 3 traditional levels back to back, traditional or fortress stages. Nonetheless, I'm at the end. Overall, I say that this was a decent level. Fourth level on the lineup is Wily's Revenge Part 2 by SonicBioniclemaster, with 12 plays and a score of 6. So number 2 in the series of 12 levels so far. Only start with the Mega Buster and Hard Knuckle. Immediately getting to the Count Bomb challenges. At least the Count Bombs were first introduced in a safer environment. Same with the Bomb Drones. The stage design is feeling a bit repetitive though. It feels like I'm doing the same types of jump slide maneuvers for this section. And there's little to no variation involved. Checkpoint placement is good, on the very generous side in fact. We've moved on to facing the walking bombs, in a pretty short segment actually. Back to Count Bombs. A little bit more variation here. This is new. We have a vertical scoring segment where we need to climb on top of these Count Bombs. Would have preferred if the background wasn't such an eye-glaring red, or orange. I would have preferred a softer color. Nonetheless, it's time to face Bomb Man. Almost got him there. I did a terrible job at dodging, though. The Hard Knuckle is definitely not the best special weapon for Bomb Man's weakness to be, mainly due to how much Bomb Man jumps around the place. This was a forgettable level. Most of the challenges felt like they could be shaved in half and it'd still be fine. I did like the last section with the count bomb climbing upward challenge, but other than that, the stage felt overall rather forgettable. Fifth level on the lineup is Some Like It Hot by Chamitozero, with 54 plays and a score of 18. Two options. Never mind, only one option. Spoke too soon. This feels like a small puzzle level, where careful deliberate movements are rewarded. Checkpoint placement of this stage is on point. Not too many, not too little. But as I said before, I always prefer having too many checkpoints over too little. Thank you for putting a checkpoint just before the spike drop segment, because players can and will make that mistake. Because usually for these spike drop segments, there's a screen transition downwards first, at least in the classic games. Will I make it? I started sliding a bit late. I made it. Even though this was intended to be sort of like a puzzle level, I found it was the easiest level out of this part. The second easiest being Wily's Revenge Part 2. It was also an okay level. So, sixth and final level of the part is Laser Race M3 by Jedox74, with 3 plays and a score of -1. So the third level in the series of Mega Man focused challenge levels, where he has to outrun several force beams. This time we have infinite charge kick energy. Plenty of time for this one, the first one at least. Well, this is going to be a bit of a pain. Well, rats, I'm stuck. Or am I? Yep, I'm stuck. Time to do this again. This time I got it all in one go. Thought there'd be a secret to the right there. Overall, not too difficult yet. Keyword is yet. Is this a secret route? Yes, it is. An early exit for the stage. I say that it was about the same in terms of difficulty in comparison with M2. In fact, I thought the timings would be a lot stricter. The only place with the stage where I had some difficulty was slide jumping off of the count bombs, but that only took one more attempt for me to pass it. So overall, out of the 6 levels I covered in this part, my favorite level would probably be ETN002-Rune Man by Raypha. So in the next part, I'll be covering several more Veer's Mid levels. Well then, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Toodles!